happening that you were bleeding down from above. And darling, I'll ease your pain. And test the waters that you're meddling if they're rough now. I will bring you shore. And the business that you're paying out living never's wrong. I will float you some more.
What's the craziest thing you've seen in Camberwell?
Truly, it's probably recently seeing a cadaver. A fresh cadaver.
There we go.
I happened to be leaving NatWest after they took all my money and were about to make me homeless. I stepped out of the branch doors and was just a witness to seeing someone being run over and immediately killed by a large lorry. Body cut in half, intestines splayed out in the middle of the road.
Were you called as a witness?
I wasn't, no. It was almost like a circus. Everyone was running around screaming in panic. I was in this kind of strange frame of mind, as you might assume from someone to have had this kind of experience. And I thought to myself, like, who's the one person I would really like to see right now? And almost out of thin air, my best friend just materialized carrying his bike along. He had not seen anything. And I called him over and was like, don't look, there's a corpse there. But by the way, I'm so glad to see you.
That's a wrap. We don't need to ask anyone that question again. I mean, how can anything live up to that? Hi there.
Hello, it's Isaiah with Shoe Sauce.
Indeed.
It's the new sensation, sweeping the nation. What? On this Super Saturday.
All right.
Yeah.
And what is the nicest thing you've seen in Camberwell?
This today.
Yeah.
All the people I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
Nice folks.
Yeah.
Blessing me up. I appreciate them.
Yeah.
the Zealots, man.
Cheese and the Zealots, they just played.
Yes,
Yeah.
they just played.
They were pretty
Fantastic
good.
band,
Yeah.
but they turned up. They turned up with volume. 10 out of 10. It's not
Okay.
a great Zealots experience.
Okay. And what's the craziest thing you've seen in Camberwell?
I've seen many a crazy thing in Camberwell. Camberwell was an exciting and fun place. Like, you see the smorgasbord of life.
Yeah,
From start to finish, and that's why I love living around here. Right?
I've gone past the McDonald's over there.
Yeah.
And man overdosed.
Yeah.
And outside the McDonald's laying down, can't breathe. I did C.A.R. on him for about 15 minutes.
Did you know how to do it? Yeah. Wow.
Ambulance came to things. That's probably the craziest thing I've seen and done in Camberwell.
And did you know if you made it and all that?
Yeah, he shot us with the ambulance.
Because of you saved his life.
Yeah.
Man, what's your name?
Kid.
Dean, thank you so much. For doing this. I wasn't prepared for this. So yeah, so I've been asking anyone any interesting or crazy Camberwell stories?
No, not that I can tell you. I
Not that you can tell us.
I went to art college, Camberwell
Yeah.
Art College here. How many years ago?
Yeah.
Fucking years ago. 23 years ago. And I have no crazy stories that I'm willing to share.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm fucking positive. I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
But what's really lovely about coming back, this wasn't here when I was living here.
No.
But also it doesn't feel too grossly gentrified yet.
No. It's not. I don't think it is.
And Tim and Chris, they're really good people that run this gaff.
They are, yeah.
Silk Road is still here, the restaurant.
Okay.
They still do luxury noodles. They used to
Is
be
that the one on the
£10.
corner?
It's just down and Chase.
Okay.
The £10 for the luxury noodles, and they're now
Okay.
£11.50. And I'd say,
Not too bad. After 20 odd years?
yeah.
No, that doesn't sound like
It's
gentrification.
not too fucking bad. Crazy stories about Camberwell? No, I'm not willing to share any.
Okay. So any bands you've specifically come to see today?
Eve's Wilder.
Eve's Wilder, and
Yeah.
that's a she.
Yeah.
And is she playing now?
She's playing now in about 2 minutes.
Okay, great.
Her album came out yesterday. She was fucking brilliant.
Okay, well, guess
Later on, Nightcaller.
Okay.
A band from Scotland.
Yeah.
A bunch of fit lads from Scotland, and they're very good.
Okay.
I'm sorry for not sharing any of my ketamine stories.
No, okay. Well, that's a little clue.
That's about it.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Cut the actor, get into my car. Trust in the eye. My intuition says it's right, but I carry it around just to keep the good streets safe. I'm such a good girl when I don't say it.
Oh, Rampressure. So Sonny, he's playing for Rampressure.
Yeah.
He's a great friend of mine. It's a great band, amazing band. I'm also friends with his dad's in the band as well. So it's
I wondered, what's the craziest thing you've witnessed in the streets of Camberwell?
No, there's a lot of crackheads.
There was this woman who went into the old dispensary, like completely nude. Yeah, she went completely fucking nude.
Yeah.
And she was there for like a pretty long time.
Oh,
yeah,
I
she was
saw
there
someone-
very wild.
I saw someone like shitting. I don't know if it was shitting or pissing like outside.
There's a man with long hair by any chance? Because I saw
Like a crackhead woman.
Yeah.
Bent down. I think she was shitting like liquid shit.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty grand.
But you know, I ask this not because we're laughing at people's misfortunes. It's just a wild place, right?
It just happens to be.
It's the vibe of Camberwell. It's like it's the Florida of London.
I mean, like, you get so many people, and that's what I love about it here. It's just, there's so many different people, people that aren't even into music. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
Are there? I thought it was so many people in
you'd be
bands
surprised.
who are seeing their friends who are in
You'd be
other
surprised
bands.
if people come in and they're like, I fucking hate music.
Really?
Yeah.
What, like you're playing?
Yeah, but on there.
Art music.
I like Camberwell.
Yeah.
Like the old live band, excellent voice.
Yeah. You tend to meet a lot of locals as well because it's so open, right?
Yeah.
So you may be here for a band, but you'll end up running talking to a local in the street.
Yeah, maybe I might get on later. To the Melbourne
Indeed.
place,
We'll try and get some footage.
See what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't want to just jump straight into complete delinquency, but there is a lot of it around.
Well, this is. I'm not trying to push that on anyone, but if that's what came to mind. Any memorable gigs in Camberwell? Obviously, you've been to a two.
I think my favourite one was one I was involved with actually. It was Leah's from the Fat White Family. Wrote this kind of story called Death at the Windmill, and then took some images. So they went out to film some sort of scrappy little footage around Brixton. It's all about this girl that comes up to him at the windmill. She's sort of trying to have a nice time, and then she starts chewing his ear off about the fact that she has cancer, and it's like kind of a sort of this melancholy story. And he was like, do I want to score it live? So I called these Jager and Tag. You know, these two guys. They have a thing called Slick and Bobby. They're drummer and a bass player. We sat in the hedge. I didn't tell them anything about the film. I didn't send them the film beforehand.
All right.
I just said at the end of the film they were in a chicken shop. And she's like, and his missus says to her, we must start eating healthily, you know, after this whole cancer story. We must start eating healthily. It's like, you know, when I heard that the first time, it was like this, oh God, it made me sort of like, you know, sad and feel a bit sick. But I just said to them, I was like, when he mentions the chicken shop, go to major. Just make it go major.
As in major chord?
Major chord.
Yeah. Make it a positive change.
And it Jager was like, because I saw him watching the film, you know, he was just looking up at the film, playing his drums, you know. And afterwards he came up to you and was like, I fucking forgot I was playing drums at one point.
Yeah.
It was just like that. Yeah, it was a great thing. You know?
Amazing.
Yeah, just nice one.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
See ya.
We saw a bunch of crackheads just fighting each other.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is great. And then Marco went to pee, and he went to pee in this place that was like one of those a houses that had like a cellar out front, you know?
Yeah. The steps down. I live in a basement of that.
Yeah. And he started peeing down into like the cellar.
Yeah.
And he just said, "Oi!" And it was these two people shooting up. And
down there already.
Yeah.
He was interrupting them.
And he pissed on their junk. And they started chasing him.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm seeing like these guys fight. I'm seeing them chase Marco. It's just like, it's the Olympics today. You know?
And what's the best gig you've seen in Camberwell?
Oh, great question. When I saw Paper Hats and Dash the Henge, that was eye-opening to me.
Okay.
Really good.
And who are you here to see today, particularly? Anyone?
Rampressure, and Frank Lloyd left as well.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
I am at the record store day in Camberwell for the South by Southeast. I've been here for a few hours, had a few drinks with Rampressure.
Exactly. Yeah.
With Rampressure. First question. So, how does the band work? Do you write together? How do you end up with the song?
We just well, it's mainly us three. We go in like the shed, put on a drum loop, and then start jamming for a couple of hours. And record it, and we'll go, oh, that sounded alright.
Okay.
And then Leon listens to it, and then Leon play drums along to it, and then we'll just play it live.
Leon is.
Yeah.
So let's go names. Leon, Sonny, Elvin, and Paul. And your family.
Yeah.
So I'm dad.
You're not family. So you're the dad of. Are you two brothers?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So I'm the old man in both respects.
But that's very South London, no? I think, and very cool.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. I think it's quite. Yeah, it seems to be quite unique, and we wondered how it would be accepted. But I find it quite interesting that people don't really. I always assume that people would think, oh, you're their dad, and they go, how did you lot get together? And I was thinking, oh no, I was busking on the underground. They walked past and felt sorry for me and said, come join our noise rock band. But it's
Some people have asked, oh yeah, where did you meet him? Like a bar or something?
Yeah, some people think like we're just some random.
Yeah, he's just like talking to me randomly.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the pictures and I'm like, oh, that's South London. People are in loads of bands, older people, younger people.
Yeah, true.
And that happens, right? In some bands. I think you might have a record for the most singles ever released by any band. I mean, you know, I went into.
We've got so much unreleased stuff. Like it's so fun. We've got like we basically just jammed down the shed for the past like 3 years. We're jamming down the shed and recorded so much stuff.
The shed is you're saying
just
it's like a recording studio basically.
We've just been doing this since lockdown and just developing over time.
It was a lockdown thing.
Literally everything is on Spotify is released from lockdown until now. It's just like all jams that we just done.
On Spotify, like, all from that compilation album is literally like we record it like one take. Like it'll be a jam and then we'll edit it down.
Okay, so that's why it's quick to
And then those jams we can then take and then into a live environment.
Well, you have some live stuff on Spotify as well, which sounds almost the same.
Yeah, because we think, so the thing has been with this, it's been a band that just plays together rather than when we tried multi-tracking, it sort of like knocks the ball.
Or trying to work out where we go, like, okay, I've got a riff, I want you to play this, I want you to play this. We just all play our own separate thing, and then that's it. It's
all
not really
comes
just like
sort of energy into play.
You've got to deal with it afterwards. Okay. So I was going to say you're always writing because you said you've still got loads more coming in the bag.
There's lots and lots of stuff.
Probably about
from
100 tracks.
We've
got. Like we could probably release.
We've recorded a mastered EP, so we've released the first single from it at the moment. So we're going to be releasing the EP probably like next month or something.
Yeah, right.
Yes, that's
Chloe.
right. Yes.
Chloe Ronay.
Yes.
Of C.A.R. I read some stuff today.
Yeah.
You say you make music instinctively rather than deliberately drawing on influences. Do you think it's easier to draw from within than to soak up music styles?
I mean, I think I'm generally ruled by my subconscious as a person, so I think it just makes sense that I'm not fully aware of what, but I would say that, my musical tastes are broad. I do a monthly show on NTS. I'm constantly digging for music, and I think all of that, informs what I do, but it's not like I'm actively... But I wouldn't, so it's a subconscious thing.
So do you make music unconsciously, like, does it come to you when you're not thinking about it?
It depends. I think in the past it has. I've been this last album that came out in September. I wrote, about 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And
we started writing it just after I joined.
Yeah. And it was a pretty yeah, it was a pretty intuitive process. Just kind of like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But
is that why do you think that is? Had it been a gap between being creative?
Probably no. Do you know what it was? It was after the pandemic. I think I'm sort of pivoting my career at the moment. I've been moving into film stuff.
Yeah.
So during the pandemic, I made a documentary, took a break from the music, and was actually ready to pack the music in.
Yeah.
And then Joni joined.
Yeah.
And
you saved the day
for what I was thinking was going to be a final hurrah, and and I'd also been abroad. I'd gone to Montreal to see my dad, and I hadn't been away for ages. And I think just those two things of kind of going somewhere new, having somebody new, gave me a different perspective, and I did a load of writing, and an album came out. But if I'm to be perfectly honest, I've actually not written any music since, so we're in a bit of a dry patch at the moment, but I'm confident it's going to come back. I've been focusing on my film, so
yes. But I think we're still playing this current album as well.
Yeah.
Of course. And we're dipping into the plethora of material that Chloe has from previous albums and previous works.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, this is my fourth album.
Yeah. So what did Joni bring to the table?
Joni brings energy. Joni brings an immense amount of rallying, and she does everything that I'm really bad at. Joni,
I feel like Chloe had been working with doing C.A.R, collaborated with people before, but I think she never really got to express her own music in her own way. And what I can do is hold the back for her, so she can come out from behind the machines.
What do you mean by hold the back?
Well, I trigger the scenes and I do a bit of silly backing and percussion and hype girl vibes, which gives Chloe confidence that everything's kind of running, so she can free herself a bit more to express herself on stage. And seeing her grow like that is incredible.
Oh, right.
I think it's also just the the sort of like machine behind the sort of I'm quite an introverted person. I'm quite
whereas I'm not at all.
Yeah. So maybe that's it. The balance is really help with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Emotions that they bring you on.
East Day 2 with Beau Flies. Who are going to play in about an hour's time, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it's with Otti.
Yep.
Hayden.
That's me.
And Colden.
That's me.
That's good. So I saw you at Biddle Bros. This is how I know of you, and I really like your sound. Had something different about it for kind of a punk-esque thing. And I saw on your bio you described yourself as punk, stroke Jay Dilla, stroke 1930s, one mic recordings. I want to ask you.
Well done, Otti.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, like, did you? Because you know you have a different sound. You have your own sound. Did you set out deliberately to do something different? I'm not even using this myself.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, but that's something we were talking about in a way in the car on the way up. Is that in some ways, sometimes you like for something like that, you can't set out to be different because it's just your natural mindset is to what you're doing when you're being yourself creatively.
Yeah. I don't think we're thinking about the music as much
as long as you're being
feeling when we're together.
If you're just being you, then the chances are much higher that what you're going to make is unique anyway. So I don't think we've ever sitting down and gone,
this is too much like Nirvana, how do we make it not like Nirvana or something like that?
No, it's just like...
I think it's the being together and the. I think we've played the kinds of music that we weren't expecting to be. We're writing stuff we weren't expecting to be writing because of each other's influence on each other. You know what I mean?
So you kind of brought your own thing, obviously.
General, yeah. Testing each other, having a lot of fun.
What was that process like?
I don't know.
And when you like to be in your comfort zone and then someone's like, no, let's make it more one microphone 1930s.
Scatty and impatient, I guess.
Yeah.
We react to every tiny little moment with each other and then it extrapolates.
Also, I suppose like
quickly.
The one mic thing wasn't trying to be different. It's just trying to maybe. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I just think it's the scrappiness going against the grain of like just when you haven't got the money to put into like a high production album, you might as well just do it like put yourselves in a position where you're like doing it in a studio and there's that studio pressure, but just making it sound like like as raw as doing it on your phone or something.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's to do with responding to stuff, isn't it? Like when you do back yourself, whether it's in like visual art or music or something, and you just trust in who you are and your imagination, then it's really about probably just setting up a scenario that you can respond to. So if you are a painter or a collage or something, you don't go out there saying, I'm going to plan this, I'm going to make that. It's more like, oh, I've got this. How do I respond to it? Because that then your own character comes out.
Like a limitation.
Limitations. Yeah. And then I guess the three of us are always just responding to each other. Right? Someone sets up a scenario, how are they going to respond? Then that changes the conversation again, and then that
it's like
keeps
being
happening.
Outward about limitation as opposed to because it's always there. I mean, especially when you're collaborating, you're all compromising or like making music in this current day is quite difficult, and that's like a secret limitation people don't necessarily always want to like acknowledge. But it's being like there are limitations. Let's just create them ourselves. What do I want the limitation to?
There's certainly too much of like 20 mics just on a drum set kit, right? Everything perfectly separated.
Well, you don't want to get too far away from what you're doing live anyway, right? If you're not going to sound, if you can't just turn up in a pub, in the back room of a pub and put on a good show, then you what you really do.
The feeling, right?
Yeah.
That's all we've got, like in an age of robots and algorithms. We're actually human beings that are like soft and squishy and neurotic and real.
And the worst thing is when you go to see a band live, you're like, wow, I love that band, and you go home and check it out on Spotify, and it's so
flat.
clean and too perfect, and it's like, oh my god, that's nothing like what I just experienced.
Disgusting. That's awful.
It's disgusting.
Who's done that to them? You know?
Yeah.
lived on the same road.
We did live
That's
on
how
the
we
same
met.
road. That's cool.
We met before, so I was running a record shop at the time, funny enough. And Colin came in and was like, "Do you want to play bass with my mate?" And then I'd met you briefly, so I was like, "Oh yeah, I want to do that."
I'd seen Hayden play with numerous things, but I'd seen him in your other Young Minds and stuff, and liked what I saw, liked what I heard. But then I'd see like Hayden as a character, he's had a little stomp about him. He was always walking with his, like he was on a mission, and I always thought I couldn't really interrupt him, but I kind of wanted to know what he was about. But he did.
I like
Looked
that.
busy, and then one day I must have, maybe after a rehearsal sort of jam with Roddy, maybe when I was feeling a bit more, it needs something. Went knocked on his door basically.
Oh, wow.
Also to say like what was going on with your record shop. What was it going to be?
Oh, cool.
That first rehearsal or practice or whatever, it was just.
Well, I think that most of the songs of the first record were like written in the first like 2 times we met. Just walked.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, I feel like the very
first
time we got together in a rehearsal room and played for 2 hours, we pretty much just played. That's how we started.
There were
speaking,
pieces in
just
that
playing
that still we played.
And I feel like we're constantly just trying to get back to that. Get back to the womb.
But with this mono record, we had the idea, did it. I'd moved to London by that point, and then it was like, oh, we don't have much time. I'll come down. We did like 3 sessions, wrote the album, and then we just did it. Cool. And then we did it all in one day. So it was like,
we worked. Yeah, so it works. It works to your advantage.
Yeah.
But
that goes back to what we said
limitations.
earlier. About I mean, I keep bringing it back to a visual art thing in terms of how to describe it, but it's that same thing of I think probably the 3 of us, if you were stood in front of a canvas for 2 weeks, 2 months, 6 months or a year, it's not conducive to what we want to do. Whereas if
20
someone
years
said,
and all the equipment,
canvas and you've got an hour, we need to then I think we'd probably bring out the best in us, and I think that's what happens.
There's nothing like being rushed in certain situations.
Unavoidable necessity to begin with, but it's become almost.
Now it's just the way we work, isn't it?
That's right. Okay, so that's great. It's the opposite of Guns N' Roses. Remember, it was just Axl Rose, and he spent about 20 years recording the 3rd album or whatever it was, and he imported sand from like Saudi Arabia to have the perfect deadening play, and I didn't even listen to the album, so it was so unlistenable. Like the antithesis of what you want.
Listen back to it actually, after work of art.
Maybe. So 1 mic, 3 members. You're obviously fans of minimalism. Is less more?
Yes, I would say straight away.
Yeah.
But for me to get to less, my process is always like I chuck everything at it, and then by the end you've refined it, and the last thing you end up with is nearly nothing.
Just at the point metaphor of like chiseling the big rock.
Well, it's funny. Chiseling. My mum's a stone carver, a sculptor, and she will have a piece maybe that big, and she'll be for sometimes weeks, sometimes months, or whatever. Often by the end, the thing is about that big.
No, from what size?
From up there. Something, but doesn't really. But for her, there's so much more going on when she's making it. It's the action, the story, the feeling. All of that is a process.
Almost always when you think you're really saying something, you're saying more, you're not. And when you think you're not really saying anything, as in you think in your head it's less, you're just allowing space or whatever less and more is. It's like, when I'm just saying it as I would, there's something there, there's real electricity.
The reality is, as individuals, we're all holding so much stuff in our heads all the time, words, music, or images, whatever, or just anxiety or thinking or whatever. That's going to feed 80% of what you hear when you hear a track or when you see a painting or whatever. So of course you don't want to give too much, so they give them space to bring all of that to their experience of what you've made.
Scotty, I had a dream about you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So basically, I've been with my partner for nearly 10 years. But in the dream, I think we were kind of new to each other. And basically, she had a brother. She doesn't have a brother. Let me tell you this dream because it's kind of funny.
Oh.
She had a brother, and it was you. I mean, he looked exactly like you. Obviously, I don't know you, and he wasn't like you. And I met him for the first time, and he was not very nice to me.
That sounds about right.
And his name.
Wait, in the dream or the actual brother? No,
She doesn't have a brother. Doesn't have a brother. You know, but you've got a partner, and you think if there's a brother, and you're like, oh my god, I hope he likes me. And his name was Patchcock.
Okay.
And I was like, this fucking guy, I need to like do something.
Secret name.
And I remember in the dream, I said the second time I saw him, because I was like brooding about how cunty he was. I was like, hi, Patchcock.
Oh my god.
And I shook his hand, and I to be like, we're gonna be all right, okay, Patchcock. And that was it. But it was you.
Oh, nice.
It was your face on Patchcock.
No way.
I just wanted to share that.
So what did
Patchcock say anything?
that?
Yeah.
That was his last. He was only in the dream twice, but like we had a kind of knowing that like we understand each other, and maybe then the beef is over.
It'd be funny if it turns out I am actually your partner's brother, and like there's a whole lot of worms to get out.
Oh my god, it'd be amazing. Yeah, Patrick.
I
forgot about it
something
until today. I was like, oh my god, I must tell him about that.
Oh, hi.
So
Hi, sis.
Hayden.
Yes.
You play bass quite guitar-like. You strum a little.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Bass chords.
Yeah.
I'm a guitarist. I'm not a bass player.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a bass player.
Well, you're a
but it
musician.
works.
You're an
Play
instrumentalist.
bass. Yeah,
It
yeah.
works.
I mean,
It works very well.
Paul McCartney didn't want to play bass, but he had to,
right,
and he doesn't. I wouldn't say he play. I would say he plays bass like a guitar player in a way. It's very busy work.
Yeah.
He's trying to like make a sense of like a part.
You play
in
drums
the
like a
band.
keyboard player.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm not really a drummer.
But
I'm more of a
You sing like a tambourine.
I sing like a tambourine. I sing like an accountant.
I just think that
That's coming
there's-
about the bottom line.
Patchcock. You sing like Patchcock.
I think because there's three of us, you have to like make the most of everything.
Well, exactly. It does work.
Yeah.
It's super melodic
Yeah.
bass playing though, isn't it?
It's enjoyable to watch. Yeah, it's
I bet it
melodic.
is.
And I just remember when I first clocked it, then I was like, I can see how it works on the minimal thing. Like you might step back a bit when you're singing and play a bit less guitar. And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
really
because
cool.
it's busy work, it's busy music, but
Yeah.
we have to make space for each other's sort of like sensibility.
Yeah. What is your purpose as an artist?
Oh my gosh.
Like, why do you do it?
Why do I do it? It makes me feel better, and when I get it right, it makes other people feel better. So I'm distracted. So the really little mouse over there.
Oh wow!
Little mouse. Your mouse story.
There is a little mouse.
Catman.
Yeah, it makes me feel better. And I think, when I get it right, other people feel better. So
you enjoy that.
it gives me momentum, you know, and gives a sense.
You enjoy
of
how it
momentum.
reaches out to other people.
Yeah, ultimately.
Yeah.
But I've got a visual art background, but
yeah,
I was more interested in performance art really, because I think in the end, I think watching creativity happen is a very exciting thing, or hearing it happen, and I think that's what I'm interested in.
Yeah, cool.
That mouse.
Oh, Hayden.
To the same question.
Yeah.
I just, when I was younger, just wanted to like add to a world that I was obsessed with. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very selfish reasons. Really.
Yeah,
I just wanted to be a
that's
part
okay.
of. I just wanted to be in a band. I wanted to like be the thing that I was totally enamored with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe I wanted to impress my parents a little bit. Maybe I wanted to get some attention.
Okay. Well, attention is you get attention from being in a band.
Maybe you want to make some friends at school. You want to get a girlfriend.
And now? No, you don't. Now you're a bit.
I just want to finish what I start. I suppose maybe that's a good. I start so many things, so it's just like I have to finish it. I have to do it. It's a matter of necessity, really.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I wouldn't say it gives me purpose though.
Sure.
That's what's interesting about it. But
yeah,
I have to do it.
You have to do it.
I have to do it.
All right. Lottie.
It's an obsession, so it has been slightly a weight as much as it's been wings, but I can't get rid of it.
Okay.
So I've embraced it and gone, okay.
You haven't got a choice.
It's always been, I met a lady that used to teach me in a commune in southern Spain when I was 5 or 6. She used to teach me. She was from Birmingham, English teacher, and for space of about 3 months, she used to teach me phonics and words with pictures. And then I met her 20 years later or something, and I remember her just saying like, "Oh my God, I'm obviously a musician." Like, "Oh, why?" It's like, all you ever used to do was go, "Oh, waves, like music, circle." It's like, I was just like obsessed with sounds and music. So
she kind of taught you.
Well, just like words, English. But
No. I mean, she taught you that almost that you were a musician. Like,
yeah, I guess in some way, yeah.
That was a big part of
I used to
your
see
identity.
everything
I think.
as sounds and music.
Yeah.
Interpret it as that.
You can't read or write though, so she.
Yeah, just like, not anymore.
Most musicians can't.
But yeah, it is obsessive. It's like all the time. I don't tend to. I've always been, I guess, confused, but also slightly jealous of people that go, I just sat down, wrote a song for 3 hours, and now I'm doing some other stuff. Because for me, it's just like constantly going, okay, I need to get onions and some courgettes and a bottle of something. And then the brain's just going, but what's the bridge going to do? And where's that leading to? And what's that going to do? And I love what that bass thing did last week.
Yeah.
So it's just
Does it go in cycles? Are there times where it's quieter?
Yeah, but loud or very loud.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I've learned to love it.
Yeah.
It's
you have to learn to
sometimes you just go,
how you deal with it.
You just,
write stuff down before you try and go to sleep.
Or that,
Yeah.
Get it out.
Well, what did you say? You don't think it gives you purpose?
I don't know what.
I find doing it gives purpose to things.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't find the music makes me go. Now it's worth it.
I just couldn't imagine not doing it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what is that? That's not purpose.
Yeah.
Who knows why the hell do we still make music, everybody?
Well, thank you very much, folks.
Thanks for having us.
Have a great
Thank
gig.
you very much.
Thank you.
Cool.